Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
We're here to talk the finale of the Ultimatum Queer Love. This is the first season of the Queer Love sub franchise of the Ultimatum. 2 episodes, the Ultimatum Day finale, and also a reunion, which became very, very key, Brian. Usually on these Netflix shows, we're not super hot on the reunions. They don't really offer a lot most of the time.
Yep.
However, this one really, really, really
It
delivered.
was
So I
good.
think we're going to just talk about them both in tandem. We'll talk about the decisions that were made in the finale and then what their kind of future present state is.
Mm.
First one, Lexi and Rae. Uh, Lexi and Rae, all these episodes had way too much talking before they actually led up to them actually talking, all repeating the same crap, frankly, that we've heard them say all season. Now,
Yep.
people may be watching this going, Bill, why are you calling their feelings crap? I'm going to tell you why I'm going to call their feelings crap. Lexi and Rae get engaged. They're proposed. It's awesome, right? They go to the reunion. There's Lexi again being super judgy and mean to Vanessa and making sure she rubs in the fact that like you're out of our lives and blah blah blah, building up Mal, talking about it's all girl love. And then the very last line of the reunion is that actually they decided to break up a few weeks later. I looked into it a little bit because I was like, shh, crap, what happened? Lexi dumped her because of the Vanessa stuff. The stuff that from the stuff on the show, there nothing happened after. They said, "Oh, nothing actually happened after we did it," but we just couldn't. We couldn't move past some of the stuff that happened during filming. That girl is nuts.
Yeah, I mean, because you couldn't tell that when you watched the reunion at all. Like they looked like happy.
I love how they never let anyone sit next to each other to try to throw us all off, though, which was classic.
Yeah, they did a good job explaining. Like, oh, this is why everyone's sitting the way they are in the room. Yeah, I mean, I also saw like an article where Lexi that has an OnlyFans and she's like being kind of for the way she was acting on the show. I was very surprised to see the article that I saw about the OnlyFans. It was very surprising to me
The
with
type of
what she.
content.
Yeah, I
Explicit.
know we know what OnlyFans is, but I mean, it's just like the way she was on this show. I was very surprised.
There's chicks
All
that
I'll
have
say.
OnlyFans that are just like modeling regular clothes. And then there's the type of OnlyFans that she's got going on.
Yeah, I mean, just yeah, I just
People are,
think
trust me, people are going to look. It's not
yeah,
something.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure people already know about it, but like, I just felt like Ray kind of got like a bad rap on just like one thing. Yeah, we still don't even know if she was drunk. I no support at all from her friends or family in the entire
No,
season. I just thought that was ridiculous.
we never got to find out what grandma thought.
Yeah, that's true. What does Grandma think of the OnlyFans?
She probably supports it. Probably subscribed. Yoli and Mal was a good one. Yoli
It
and
was.
Mal was a good one. So this was probably the juiciest one of the finale itself. Mal we saw was the cliffhanger of last week, proposes to Yoli, who says yes. And I was
Yeah,
like,
we
wait,
get it.
what? Says yes, but doesn't seem happy about it
Uh-huh.
instantly.
Right.
Have the talk, whatever. She says, you've shown up for me, talking about Mal. But then later on goes to see Xander. And, we'll kind of look. Xander and Vanessa don't end up together. Theirs isn't really too deep. It's pretty straightforward. They both knew it was coming. It's not crazy detail, but the Xander part is important for Yoli, right? They do
Mm-hmm.
meet up at the end of the episode, and Yoli took the ring off
Yeah,
so that
and
Xander didn't know. It's scummy move right there. And goes through, and Xander professes her love and wants to go through it. And Yoli's saying, like, yeah. And then goes, oh, by the way, I'm engaged.
yeah. Also, at the same time, saying "I love you" before and after she now knows this information. It's just ridiculous.
Yoli surprise villain card, man, really came out during this reunion. I really respected Mal. Mal just, that was busted. This is BS. You made me look like
Mm-hmm.
an idiot. You're lying to me. You're telling me you're going to go get closure conversation. You're sitting there holding a girl's hand at the bar that I'm at. Like, you're a liar. And then I like how Yoli tried to go after Vanessa, being like, oh, is that your big secret? It's like, no, secret was you're talking about going on vacation together
Yeah,
while I'm on vacation at the same place with my girl. then you get the whole classic Mal like, oh, okay, it's like that. So like again, Vanessa held up pretty well in that respect. I love how people try to bury her like she again is some evil person.
Right. And like I think Mal said like at one point in one of the like I think the second set episodes, she just falls in love so quickly and it showed so hard on that engagement. Like that's 5 to 6, 7 minute segment of her with Maul and then with Xander. It was absolutely ridiculous to me.
Yeah, again, real surprise villain card on Yoli.
Mhm.
Real thumbs down on
Yeah.
Yoli. Yoli, if you're watching, sorry, you just didn't do it right. All right. Speaking about not doing it right, this is a good one. Meredith and Tiff. This has been a combustible relationship. We know it's combustible. They fight. They have nasty fights. And you know a relationship is tough and in a bad spot where you're getting the can I finish? Don't talk over me. That
Mhm.
kind of like real backhanded like jabs, right?
Mhm.
Again, they get engaged because like I had said last week, they're super codependent. I think they gonna kind of need to be together, right? So at first I'm like, hey, my prediction came true. However, we really quickly find out during the finale, I mean, during the reunion, that they are not together and they are super not together, Brian.
Yeah. Meredith came to fight on the reunion. She came to fight. As soon as she had her moment, she was like checking receipts like on these dates of like a dog being sick. She's actually like to me she's probably one of the more crazy people we've watched on a reality TV show.
Oh, she's going to be up there in one of our award shows or the tournament next year when we do individual people. She's tough. She's a tough SOB. So far, much so that she smashing mirrors and throwing doggy gates at Tiff
Mm-hmm.
and getting arrested for assault.
Just yeah, I don't know. And she just
Why
I
did
know
we get to see that, Brian?
yeah, right. Everything happens at night. Everything happens behind closed doors at 3 a.m. where the cameras aren't there. Yeah, I don't know. I was not. I know that Tiff like maybe did some just like the stuff where she's like ganging up on her about the board games. I'm like, well, what does that have to do with anything? Like, it just was like
I mean,
it
Tiff's
was bad.
probably a low key scumbag too, but at least like she presents herself well in public and doesn't just blast people, man.
Yeah,
Like it's
she could tell that she was not trying to fight. Like that's why
no.
that I really am a little more siding with her because just the way she didn't even let her get one word in. It was just like bang, 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 bang. This is what I think. Yeah, I don't know. And like Yoli was sticking up for Meredith, so that's a bad ally.
Oh my god, the alliance. I literally had that noted. I'm like, where is this sympathy
Yeah,
coming from? And nobody else was feeling that. I mean, Sam went out and supported Tiff when Tiff went out in the cold with her
right.
sleeveless shirt.
Yes. Yeah, no one want to get
Never came
involved in that.
back either.
I kind of respect that. She's like, this is dumb.
God, the
It's
car
so dumb.
dipped.
Yeah,
No cheers at the end.
right.
Last couple I want to talk about. Surprise Cinderella story. Aussie and Sam. I thought that they were going to be a miserable stay together, possibly, but Aussie first I thought was literally just going to give her a rock, which
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
wanted
I
that.
would. Yeah.
Dude, I so desperately wanted to only to be that rock. And then for Sam to lose her shit
Mhm.
and dump her. But Aussie had another rock, aka a ring, and actually proposes.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest surprise of the whole season.
No, totally, 100%. I can't believe that Sam said yes. That was the other thing that everybody that comes on the
That was
show,
like checkmate, Brian. It was like they were
yeah,
playing this mental game they've been playing, and Aussie said, what if I just propose?
yeah.
It's like that. It's like Sam's brain went beep, boop, boop. Yes.
Everybody, your relationship has to be very messed up to even consider coming on this show. But out of all the people, I'm shocked that they're the ones that are the only ones remaining.
Cinderella story.
Yeah, and like the parents don't even know that she's also gay. Like they still haven't even
Banana
gotten like
lands,
cute.
dude. It's banana lands.
Yeah,
I wonder if we see Sam on Perfect Match.
they haven't even got through like one of the biggest hurdles, like telling like Ozzy has to tell her family and also say that like what's going on. And I don't know, man. I
I don't
think
think
it's
production thought that they also was going to propose. So I don't think they even put any effort into trying to force family conversations and all
yeah,
like that because
maybe
I think they thought it was dead on arrival. And I think we
it's
were all
very
shocked.
possible.
That's what my take would be. If I was producing the show, I would have told them to not put resources into that exploring their families as much because Why are they? There's no.
Mhm.
They could may stay together, but there's no way Aussie proposes. And if Aussie
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
propose, they're not together. So it's like
And if she does, like Sam would say no. There's so many things that
we
like
talked about.
barriers that they had to get through, and they actually did it.
Said Aussie just
Shocking to me.
Hail Mary pass. Just way to go, Aussie.
Yeah,
Look, I we were trepidatious a little bit about this season, but I gotta be frank, Brian. I enjoyed it.
yeah.
It was a
The
good.
second part turned me. Is way better after they started living together. I thought it was way better.
The season took a turn from week 2 on, and
Mm,
even they said they an okay finale with an awesome reunion that led
mm.
to us being able to honestly have good conversation. So let us know what you guys think in the comments below about the overall season. How do you think this compares to the other Ultimatum seasons, the other Lachey verse shows like Perfect Match and the stuff like we like to cover? Also check out everything else that we cover on the reality guys. We cover things like Vanderpump Rules. We cover reality competition shows like The Challenge, Survivor, The Amazing Race. The Bachelorette comes back in a few weeks. We're going to be covering Temptation Island and The Big D, a divorcee reality TV competition show that sure to be kind of in the MILF manner ilk of trashy. So right up our alley. We're also going to cover other reality Bravo shows. We have a below deck playlist, F Boy Island from HBO Max. It'll be on CW next year. Basically, if it's anything reality TV worth watching, Brian and I have you covered. So make sure you're like, subscribe to here and on the TikTok where we do different reviews like our Love Island 60-second daily reviews. But until the next video, for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.